Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night. And, of course, we wish all our veterans a great, safe day. And we remember all those veterans that aren't with us right now. I start with the idea that nothing is impossible and everything can be done in the end. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 39, NASDAQ off 10, S&P's down 6.5, gold contract down $4.40, traded at $1,084 an ounce. Silver down 8 cents at $14.27 an ounce. Platinum down 18 bucks at $8.82 an ounce. Copper down a half a penny at $2.21 a pound. Light sweet crude off $1.22 at $42.99 a barrel. King dollar down 325 ticks, trading out at 99.06. The euro is up 16 at 107, and the yen's trading 122.88. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look. And what do you have? Can you say ABC down? That's what's happening out here, folks. So, what do you have? Let's check it out. If we take a look at the SPY, what you have in the SPY is this. The high generated in the SPY last week, we got to a price point of 211.66. That was on the 2nd of November. That was going, 3rd of November, rather. That was going against the highs that were generated out here this whole past year. We got up there, and we did that with 95 million shares. Weak volume, right? As we roll over, bottom line, you start rolling over. We get some volume going with it. This Monday, what do? We come down, and we come down with 131 million shares. Now, this is what's really cool about this structure right now. So you had divergence yesterday. And what the divergence yesterday was this, folks, is that we're down on Monday, and we do 131 million shares. We go up yesterday, and we do 75 million shares. What do we do today? You get to a higher high. Market's not holding price, but you can have lighter volume. I suspect this is a small ABC structure on the way down. The C point on this is 208.94, and it's a 4.5 point ABC down. That will take you somewhere down around the 205 area. Now, watch the correlation, because this is cool. We go to the NDX 100. We look at the 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? 3 Qs go make a new high. The high that it had made, that high was generated on the 3rd and 4th of November. The high was made at 20 million shares and 26 million shares. Bottom line, you were testing 26 million shares, which is anemic volume as it was. That was just July 20th high. What do? We roll over. Now, this is where it gets cool. You roll over on Monday, and on Monday, the Qs do 33 million shares. You go down to 112.86. Yesterday, as the SPY went higher with lighter volume, what do the Qs do? The Qs go lower with higher volume. We do 35 million shares versus the 33. Now, and this is the kicker. Here's the kicker. What do we do today? You go higher, and the volume contracts dramatically. Today, we're at 18 million right now. We'll probably do 20 million. That also is a C point, I expect, of an ABC structure on the way down. Inside the Qs, your A point is 115.47. That was the high generated on the 4th. Your B is down there at 112.63. So you're talking almost 3 points. That'll get you into about the 113.25 level. Now, the 113.25 level, sorry about that. No. 111.25 level. And the gap is wide open from the 22nd. I expect what you're going to see is that we're going to go after that gap as the NASDAQ had gapped higher. That's the way that seems to be set up right now. Gold market. Let's go over to take a look at gold. What do we have with gold? Gold's down $4.30. We are trading at a price of $11.84. You've done 151,000 contracts. Now, that's a big number, folks, particularly because it's Veterans Day. Bottom line, you know, the trading markets are open, but there's still a lot of people off. So that is saying gold's going to run down there and try to test, will most likely test the 1079 area. That's how that baby is set up. Now, if we look at the context of equities that are up versus down, we've been talking about this, you know, quite a bit the last few weeks. This is what you have, okay? And this is just amazing, okay? So you have indices, folks, that are still at highs. We have Intercept Pharmaceutical is down 11%, 22 bucks. You have Chipotle down another 1.5. You have Ralph Lauren down 5.25. You have Credit Acceptance Corporation down 4. Dillard's is down 7.5. United Therapeutics is down 4.5. Macy's is down 14.25%. It's like, it's just one after the other, man. I mean, you don't have stocks that are up like that. I can keep going. You got Humana down 2%. Horizon Pharmaceutical is down 20%. You know, if I give you the plus side of this deal, inside the plus side of this deal, you get Canadian Tire up 6%. Boyd Gaming Group is up 4.7. Element Financial is up 7. Bottom line, you can go through just about all of these equities, and what you're going to see is you're going to see the amount of equities that have already fell out of bed. And falling out of bed specifically means that a stock has been higher, has stayed higher. You wake up in the morning, it's down 20 or 30%, and then see ya, don't want to be ya. That, folks, is a market that is going south. That's huge distribution that's happening. And the way that you get gaps lower like that, if we take a look at Priceline went from $1,459 on Friday down to $1,303 on Monday. Bottom line, Priceline's going to make its way down to the bottom of the consolidation, which is somewhere about 900. One of the culprits out here, now this is a small culprit, this has been a small roll, is Apple. You know, the indices themselves are going to have a hard time getting to higher price because Apple gapped lower. Apple is such a large weighting structure inside the Index 100, the S&Ps, and the Dow. That puts huge amounts of pressure on everything else. You stay right there, folks, to come right back. Dow is down 32, Nasdaq's off 8, S&Ps are down 5.5. We're going to be right back.